Hey everyone, it's me, Robert, Model 2413. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to fill up the ink cartridges on a new ET15000. So what you do, you take off all the tape and all that stuff, and you get it set up, prop the thing up, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to open this up, and you're going to slowly put each cartridge in. Start with black. They've got a line. Do not fill past the line. You don't want to overfill them, but you don't squeeze these bottles either. So what you're going to do is pop the tab up. And the other thing too, when you're first filling it up, initializing it, do not turn the power on or nothing yet, because it's going to have to go through a sequence. What you're going to do, they have a little fitting that matches the channels up here. So all you're going to do is get them in there, and you'll slowly hear it and you'll see it filling up as it goes. Do not squeeze it or anything, just let it do its own thing. And you can, like I said, you can hear it kind of gurgling and all that. And what you're going to do, you're going to do this with every single color to CMYK. And then when you're done, then you're going to turn the system on, and it can take up to about 10 minutes for it to go through the cycle. But this is all you're going to do. Like I said, each one you're going to do it this way. So we're going to go through this process and fill them up as we go through this. This is for anyone with a new Epson ET15000 that's doing it for like sublimation, or if you're just using it normal, you'd have the other ink bottles. But since we're using it for sublimation, this is what we're doing. And the bottles, like I said, as you can see, they've got a self-check though, so they don't leak when they're upside down. Still have some left over. Put your ink aside and save it for later. And what you're going to do is make sure it's pushed down. The next color is cyan, so you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open it up. You're going to flip it upside down and just set it in there and let it fill up. This, like I said, this is the first time you're doing initiations on them, getting them all set up, getting the ink. After this, we're going to run it through, and we're going to make sure it cycles through the ink lines. But this is just how to fill them up and get them in here, getting the ink in the system. This is the easiest way, instead of trying to use a syringe and all that, like a lot of people are saying to do. You're not going to get any problems or air trapped in the system, because this is doing it just like Epson planned. Lift up. As you can see, no ink spills. And then you move on to the next color. And continue this process. We got 2 more to go. And then just... The other thing to remember, I'm using Epson inks. You could do this with the other inks and put them in the other bottles. I just preferred to go with the Epson ink. I figure they've got it matched for their color system, so I'd rather just stick with them and not have no issues. Again, pull up, put the cap back on, push the system down, and then lift up. And then here's a yellow, and a lot of people always look at colors of the yellows. This one's got more of a brownish tint to it. Some have more of a clear yellow. And some of the other sublimations I use, everyone's going to have their own. This is the Epson color, so that is filled up. Lift up. Put the lid back on. And that is how you fill the Epson ET15000. Put the cover on. Like I said, we'll close it down, and then in the next video we're going to do the initiation of powering it on. Again, guys, if you don't mind, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We do screen printing stuff, sublimation stuff, random stuff, vending machine stuff. If you don't mind, please subscribe. Again, my name is Robert. Peace out.